getting my hair cut. This is my hair now. Whoop. It's probably about there. Okay, are we ready? It's so short. I love it. I finally did it. And now my finger is like really bleeding. I don't know what I did. But anyway, I feel like I want to go and get a piercing. I'm so out of my depth here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hi. And my hair's shorter. I got a haircut. So that's also me. I'm still very happy with it. I can't put it up how I used to. Actually, let me try that out. Hold on. I can do a cute half up, half down situation though. That actually looks really nice. That's actually so cute. Oh my god. Look at my regrowth. I was also just looking back through the videos that I did film. I realized that I didn't really have a structure to what I was talking about. And then I was incessantly writing a script all that night. But the script didn't come easy to me, and I thought, well, I don't want this to be a scripted video. I don't want this to be something where I have already pre-thought about what I'm going to say. Whereas I was hoping this is just going to be more authentic and more genuine, because those are the types of channels and people that I like to follow. I like to follow the people who might have, you know, talking points listed, but generally they have a very free-flowing discourse. And they know, you know, that they're not bound by a script and they can just sort of talk about what they want to talk about. I think in the beginning, if the way that I talk doesn't really connect, give me some time. Like at the moment, I'm sitting here playing with a little... Is that me? Where am I? Yeah, at the moment I'm sitting here playing with this, so I just want to look down at this, but I want to talk to you. But I did realize that when I'm talking to someone, I don't really look them in the eyes. And if I have to look at someone in the eyes while they're talking to me, I'm consistently thinking, okay, continue to look at them in the eyes, continue to look at them in the eyes, continue to look at them in the eyes. And then I'm not actually listening to what they say. So this week I went to a doctor's appointment and I just discussed the outcome of my blood test results, just because I went in a couple weeks ago saying, you know, I feel really, really tired all the time. I am very lethargic. I don't really have much energy to do anything. When I talk, I don't want to talk because I feel like I have no energy and I can't catch my breath. And it was just, I didn't feel right. So I was thinking, okay, can we maybe look into my thyroid or just something? I don't know. So we did a blood test and I discussed the outcome with my doctor, and she was saying that I am very, very vitamin D deficient. Like, she's like, you are concerningly low. It was actually interesting because I'm quite pale. I'm very, you might not be able to tell just because of the light is like an orange light, but I'm very pale. And I remember the doctor said to me, she's like, you also need to get some time in the sun. And I was like, oh, okay. And she like looked at my legs when she said that, and they're quite pale. So that was like, she read me. I didn't realize that vitamin D was needed or is as important for you, like your bone health and that. I don't think I actually knew what vitamin D was for. Or what we needed it for. I know it comes from the sun, but I didn't know like what it actually affects. My doctor also suggested that I increase my dosage of anti-anxiety medication. I've been on it for the last 2.5 months. Supposedly the dosage that I'm on isn't a functional or operational dosage, like I'm on basically nothing, she was saying. And I've been working on craft. I have been working on finalizing some designs for future mug rug designs. So I'm working on punch needling because for me it incorporates the drawing that I really like to do, designing and coloring that I really like to do, and then you're physically making the product from start to finish. And I think that for me, this type of creative outlet it encompasses everything. I might start with the beginning of my punch needling journey. So I watched a few videos on YouTube. Oh no, actually a few videos on Instagram about some girls in Europe and the UK, actually, who I follow. And my first punch needling mug rug that I ever did was this one. And as you can see, it's a little bit, how you going? It's very messy. It's not how it should be. It's not circular to the point of like fitting this coaster mold. You can see it's got a bit of overhang. It's just not the quality that I want them to be. But that was my first one. And then my second one I did was this one, sort of like a wavy checkered design. This one made me realize that I do not like the green wool or the green yarn that I'm using here. I don't like it. It's an 8-ply yarn, but it doesn't act as an 8-ply yarn. So that one's more circular though. So that was good. So that was my second one. And then I wanted to make something different, and I do want to work on these a little bit more. I just don't like this design. But I wanted to make bookish sort of like designs and bookish related because I really like reading books. So I made a stack of books. It's getting a little bit neater, but I'm realizing and I'm learning how big designs need to be, and if I need to, I'm blurry as, and if I need to outline something, I need to make sure that I don't make the design too, what's the word? Complicated, complex. So it's a stack of books. I don't really like it. I don't really like the colors, but it's all good. And it doesn't have a backing, it's just felt on the back. But that's another one. That's my third design. So I'll put them over here so you can see them. My third one. So 777 is just, actually, do I have it here? I thought I might. I actually don't have it tattooed. Hold on. It's surprising. It's very surprising. So I've got a story about the 777, but let me know if you want to hear that and I can put it in a different video. But I thought I might do, and it's not circular. It's not as circular as it should be. But yeah, I'm going to do like angel numbers or just number ones too, but this, I feel like it worked, well, I feel like it turned out okay. It's just getting it properly circled is the issue. But I'm working on that. But that's okay. That was that one, the fifth one. And then I made this one, which it ended up being backwards. This is meant to be on this side, so the handles are meant to be the other way. So that was that design. I feel like I'm getting better. I just needed to figure out like different walls and how they work with each other. And then this one, I thought was really cute. It's a little kitty. It's a cute design. It does need to be reworked, and I've got more ideas, but it's really good to do a design first and then see how you go because you can fine tune it later. So all these are just my practice ones. So then I eventually want to end up making a whole line and then debut it and then go do a market locally. So it's in the works. So I did all those and I wasn't feeling great with them. So I took a week or so to think about what I wanted to do next. And I really liked the wavy checker design that I did. So I thought I'd rework it into something like this. And I'm really happy with this one. This does need to be trimmed and I just need to finish it off a bit more. But this green I really enjoy. So I'm working out and I'm noting down what yarns I really enjoy working with, which is really cool because then I have a notebook full of, like, I don't need to remember. I have a notebook full of just notes for me to go, okay, we'll use this green and all that sort of stuff. And it actually turned out circular, which is really good, but I just need to trim it a bit and put like a backing on. But this turned out really well. I really, really like this design. I feel like I'm getting better though. And I was just thinking a complex design to try would be, do we remember the 90s carpet? Or like 90s cinema carpets, bus seat carpets from the 90s, like the really crazy designs that are really intricate and complex and colorful. And so I drew up one, and the more I look at it, I'm my biggest critic, but it did help me realize what to do if I did want to do this design. You are kind of limited with doing fine line things, or if you do really want to get a lot of detail in, it can be a little bit tricky. You need to fine tune the materials you use. But I thought I'd do this. You get the idea, but I'm not extremely happy with it. Let me know what you think. If you get like the 90s vibe from it, there's like a white outline. I'd probably make that a little bit thicker. The black doesn't really work as well, and this sort of didn't really end up as good as I wanted it, but it's a reference picture and I'm getting better. Then, sorry if that was really loud, I did this. This is my favorite design so far. This was my first one. I was like, okay, the flames are a bit thick, but we can rework that. So I did that design, and then I fine-tuned the flames with this one. And I'm so happy with this one. I'm so happy with how it turned out. And the shape of it's really, really awesome. But yeah, I really, really enjoy these, and I think that they turned out really, because the flames, yeah, like how cool is this? Like, how cool does that look? And then next to each other, like, who am I? Anyway, so yeah, I think from my first one to my last one, I have gotten a lot better. I know where I'm going wrong. I know what to do. I know how to troubleshoot it. So I'm really happy with the progress that I've made so far. I'm actually quite happy with my little collection that I have there. Let me know what you think. I'd really like your feedback on any of the designs. I am working on fine-tuning some of my favorite ones. Like, I fine-tuned this design to this one, and I think it worked out really well. I can make these different colors. I almost forgot. I also made this little dude, and I drew this little frog design because frogs are in right now. But yeah, this is the green yarn from this that I don't like working with. So you can see it's got some holes and it's not good. So this is a larger type of mug rug. And yeah, like, it doesn't have a backing on it, doesn't have anything. It was just a trial one that I just use on my desk now. So I know what I need to work on to make this a little bit better. So I'm keen to do that, actually. I'm actually really, really keen to do that because I do like this, and I can do some like mushrooms. I want to do some butterflies, and I want to work on keychains too. I'm also just saying this so that if I don't work on it, then I look like crap because I'm saying this online to everyone. So y'all got to keep me accountable. I got to keep myself accountable. thanks for sitting with me and I guess hanging out while I go through some things. This channel, I just want it to focus on what I'm doing at the moment. Hopefully, you relate to some of the things that I'm working on, or hopefully, you relate to some of the things I'm talking about. I like a lot of things, and I think that's one of my issues is that I'm very interested in a lot of things. So, hopefully, that gives you something to look forward to. I will probably have um, I'll probably have more things to show you that I'm working on because I'm going to make some different items in the next video. And yeah, maybe we can sit down, have a chat. I can talk about anything that you might want to ask me, put in the comments and we can go through that. And I'm happy to talk about anything to a degree. But yeah, I think I just really like the idea of documenting where I'm at in my life at the moment. Um, in my 30s, no children, left a career, left a long term relationship, trying to find out who I am at the moment, and yeah, I guess focusing on myself for a bit, which I think is really healthy for me at this stage. If that intrigues you or if that interests you and you want to stick around, I really appreciate you being here. I don't like saying like and subscribe, but that's generally what people do on YouTube, but it feels weird for me to say. If you want to stick around, I appreciate it. And if you want to hang out, I'll be here next time. Thank you for hanging out with me and checking out my new haircut. Have fun. Lego. I have a few unopened Legos. I'm just looking at my hair. I'm obsessed with my hair. Anti-anxiety. I'm playing with a clip now, so I shouldn't do that because the clip will probably come through. Okay. My hair on my face. I need to stop playing with things